we have a situation here where customer brought me this exhaust pipe. They had this 5-inch exhaust pipe, I mean, from old truck, and the new engine they put in is kind of like coming with 4-inch exhaust pipe. First of all, I reduced this to 4-inch by cutting the slot in it and then bending it. This was a different story right here. It just had to bend in straight and then TIG welded. Now what happened that since they changed the engine, so there was a difference between the exhaust inlets about 5 inches, which means it was 5 inches away from um, new engine right now. So what we have to do is we have to add this in here to make it 5-inch. So what I did, I went ahead and reduced it by cutting it and then bending it slowly. I measured it ½ inch from the edge and then made sure that I just cut it right at the up to the line. I used my cutting blade, and that's all I cut, as I knew that that's enough. That's enough relief cut to bend it, because whenever we bend something in, we need to kind of regroove the area to bend in. So I bent in and slowly, first of all, bent inward and then upward just to make it go straight. So now this pipe fits in here, just so. So it's going to be welded. Why I did this? I could kind of like put it together like this, right up in front, and start welding. Yeah, it could be done, but it's not going to be as strong as this is. So since I have done this, I got more material to weld on. There'll be less sugar built up inside because I have two materials to weld on. And once I'm done with it, I'm gonna have two passes over it so it won't break. They have done the same thing. They insert the 5-inch into a little bigger, probably 5 1/8 or 3/16. So they insert in and then they welded it. I probably gonna end up doing the same, making this shorter so that way it can insert in. I have to now there's a big thing I have to remember, that I cannot cut my pipe from here to 5-inch. I have to go ahead and add whatever the material goes in and then add that into my measuring, because I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Because the flow is this way, that's why I'm cutting it. So if I install it like this, it's going to build up a lot of soot inside, which is not a good thing. So I'm going with the flow. I'm not going to go ahead and cut this and make it or reduce it. I'm not going to reduce this part at all. And I'm going to go ahead and reduce this one so it can go in here. But I need exact 5 inches. So that's the measurement. I have to make sure that I measure it correctly. I just wanted to share like what I did with the new pipe to insert into the old one to weld it. We can say butt weld or whatever, because it's going to be against right front of the edge. So hopefully this will come out good, since this came out really nice. The angle was really good. They loved it. Everything fitting good. I had to let me show you guys. I had to cut this bung front of it, just so. I had to cut it off and then weld this one on it. This is working good. When they took it back, they tried to go ahead and install it. It was 5 inches shorter. So I'm gonna go ahead and get going, measure this correctly, and cut this the way I did this and bend it in. Hopefully that'll work. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you, boss.